No, put that Vaseline on me. I'll be there.
All right, we are back. So we're going to come on around, bring it on around to Miss Brittany and tell us your story and what does self-love mean to you and what is your journey? What brought you to this self-love? If you're still in the process of self-love, give it to us. Let's hear about it. Over some sparkle.
All right, so I'm not as, open as Pip over here, but I can still give my story of what I've been through and kind of share, my testimony a little bit because, I'm still on my journey to learning to love yourself and not needing anyone else to give you that piece of peace, that inner love, that you don't need anybody to do anything for you. So I've always been the independent person. I've never really had to depend on anybody else, but I've always fallen short when it comes to being in love or picking the right person. Or kind of goes back to the little video that was going around Facebook where Fantasia was saying like, oh, he's the one. Everybody's not going to be the one. So, just me. I guess I'm the kind of person that a lot of relationships that I enter, they end up being a 90 to 10. Me being 90, that person being 10. So I've always been the one that I have your back no matter what the situation is, what we're going through. And sometimes that leaves that person, just being broken because you don't always receive that back. 99% of the time, you're not going to receive that back. So, I don't know. I was just taking a journey for myself and just trying to figure out what works best for me, whether it's, being back focused in school or just getting into a different career field. So, relationships have been not the best. I've had some people in my life who I'm still friends with to this day that I've dated, and we just have that friendship, but as far as relationship-wise, I'm still learning. So,
we all are green.
I know.
Let's put that there.
Ain't nobody no finished project at this table. All right, no judgment.
We getting there though.
So, as far as being able to just love yourself and what makes you happy, a lot of people say like you need to seek God and you need to pray about it and you'll find it through there. That is true, but at the same time, it has to be, you have to know what you're looking for. Because if you're just attending church and you're just getting the word, but what are you really there for? And you're not, some people go to church and meet their mate and, they have the best, happiest life. And, well, that's what they show you anyway. But at the same time, it's like, you can seek, your guidance and your understanding through God. But at the same time, you have to be prepared as an individual because you need to know what you're looking for. What's your ultimate goal? Where do you seek? What are you asking God to show you? I know me, I was in church, a church I never attended before. And the pastor came up to me and he prophesied everything that I was praying about before I even came to church. And I sat in church and cried for like an hour because I'm not really a big church attender like I should be. But that particular day, he spoke everything that was going to take place in my life. So just me being the individual that I am, I always want to be in control of a situation and never sit back and let it just take its course. I wanted it to happen when I wanted it to happen. And we all know life just doesn't happen that way. So for me, I feel like seeking my inner peace and just being by myself, just being able to go on a date by myself and feel like, oh, I don't need anybody to entertain me or talk to me. That's just my ultimate goal. Just to be happy with the individual that I am myself and finishing a career. Because once you get to that level in your career, it'll be certain people that can't even approach you. Like, they'll know, I can't approach her. I don't even have myself together. What I'm going to offer her? She can offer herself everything that she could ever want. And so for me, that's my ultimate goal.
Okay, Brittany.
So I want to pass this on over to Deja. It's her turn.
Well, how can I start my story? Mine started after my divorce. I realized I didn't love myself. I was so focused on relationship and finding things to make me happy, and I wasn't happy with me. Just with me, I had to find something to validate me to make me happy. But a lot of us struggle with you don't even know how many of us ask ourselves, do we know? I mean, who am I? Who is Deja? Who is Stacy? Who is Brittany? So I got to that point and I spent like 4 months to myself. There was months that I didn't talk to her like at all. I didn't talk to her at all. I didn't talk to nobody really at all. I kind of took that time for myself, and sometimes you have to learn how to be by yourself again to figure out who the heck am I before, because you get in relationships and you get in school and you get in all this stuff and you don't even know why you're doing it no more. You don't know who you are. Why am I doing this? What is my why? And you can't even answer it. So I had to just learn who I am, who was I before I got caught up in all these distractions, trying to validate who I am. And I just feel like it's important to, especially for the young girls these days, to know who you are and do things that make you happy, not to go to school so, I got a degree, so I'm somebody, and then you're out here back in the world as an adult like, I got this degree, but I'm still not happy. Then you're pulling for a relationship. Well, let me get a relationship. Let me get married. And, I got a degree and then I'm married. You're still not happy. So it's important to ask yourself these questions. You have to ask yourself questions and spend that time with yourself like you're studying for a test. It's important because if you don't, you're going to just take anything. You're going to, whatever makes you feel good for the moment. And that's another thing, too. You can't go off your feelings. You got to really know what you want. You have to do it in things with and be intentional with it. Why am I doing this? Why am I dating this guy? And we have to ask those questions when we're dating a guy. When we're in school, why am I doing this? When we're on a job, why am I working this job?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
Am I doing it just for money?
Yeah. Like we're going to work just to survive. Zombie. And your life is passing you by. You can be doing what you love.
That's why it's so important to pursue something that you've always dreamed of and never let anybody give you that impression that this is what you're meant to do. Don't follow up about maybe what your parents are doing or what your grandparents doing or what your family has always done for years. Be your own individual. If you're a creative person and you want to be an artist all your life and that's what makes you happy, then be an artist all your life, because it's nothing worse than pursuing a career and it's just truly a career and not something that you love.
All right.
Make sure it's your passion.
Right.
Passion.
So since we're on the subject of, things making you happy, what is your passion?
That is such a funny question. You gonna put me on the spot?
Have you still figuring it out? It's okay.
No, I've always been a person like I love interaction with people, so I've always struggled between like being a nurse and being a teacher. A teacher as a child was always my first dream. Like if you would ask me as a little girl, would I took my allowance and bought coloring books, flashcards, all kind of tablets. But as I got older, I started pursuing being a nurse, and it's mainly because I do enjoy patient care. I mean, I was in a nursing program, and that's what my mom does. But if you ask me to this day, I probably would say a teacher.
Okay. What's your passion?
My passion would be, to be honest, to save all the little children in the world who's, fatherless, because I was a fatherless child, to tell them, like, everything is okay. Just because you grow up without a father, you can make it too, because it could be somebody over here that grew up with both parents and they just as messed up, maybe their route may be different than yours. I just want to help children to understand, like, no matter where you come from, no matter your circumstances, you are somebody, you can do something. So my ultimate goal in life, my passion is to be a teacher, and next year I will be, but that degree will be done in December. But no, seriously, you have to, I just want to, tell children, like, never give up. Don't allow your surroundings to become who you are. Just because this person do this or you see this person over there doing that, no, be who you are. Love who you are. Always put your best foot forward. That's what I want to teach children, because I grew up in certain situations, and I used to feel down as a child, didn't feel as though I was good enough. And sometimes you'll begin to lie just to keep up or feel as though, I got to lie because my classmate got this. But after that lie is told, that next day, you realize I'm still in my same predicament. So just be honest to yourself, to your situation, and realize, life is what you make it. And that's what I want to teach a child. I want to help children understand, like, don't become your environment. Be better than where you were, be better than your environment. And that doesn't mean, oh, because I got out of the hood, that I gotta act better than where I come from. No. Just always remember where you come from and try to be better than it. And come back and help somebody else to make it through. That's my passion.
Deja, your passion?
I think everybody knows my passion is like singing, and I've always wanted to act, but lately, since I've really gotten to know myself and who I am, I really like just to inspire people, just to, like, when somebody's down, I like to put that fire back in them, like, do you not see who you are? I need you to look in this mirror right now. Do you see what I see? I see greatness.
The man in the mirror.
But yes, I love to just inspire people and just be positive, just be the light that I want to see. Honestly, that's really my passion. And excuse that. Don't pray for whoever it is. Yes, God. Just and my music is a way to put that light. That's a way I express, putting that light back into other people or inspiring people. So that's always been my way of touching people through song or poetry.
Well, anybody has any additional things that they would like to say?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
That's, and like, if you all have any subjects that, if you ladies want to join us one Saturday, or if you have a subject you think we should touch on, or whatever, just let us know. It's, it's all of us. We are all women. We need each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really wanted to get this together because I feel like there's something going on with young girls these days. For example, you see a lot of girls these days, I don't know if it's because of these television shows, that there's no self-respect. You feel like you have to put on a lot of makeup, wear a weave down your back, dress half naked to be popular. Mm-hmm. It's social media as well, like, and it bothers me. So I really wanted to gather up some women, and we do our part with that, because by us not doing anything, we're part of the problem. Mm-hmm. So that's really the goal with this. So anyone else, who wants to chime in and, join us, have some cider and some fruit, or, have some laughs, feel free. You got anything?
What is something that I want to say? Let me get my thoughts together here. The most important thing, that a lot of young females are missing, and everything starts at home. So some things, our parents may not touch on. It's not the fact that they don't want to. Sometimes it's just that how can they teach you something if they wasn't taught it? So as a young woman myself, I can speak for, how I was brought up. My mama did the best that she could, but it's something that she didn't teach me, and sometimes life will teach you those things and those lessons. But it's women out here that has been through those things that can teach you and mold you to be that woman that you want to be, and that God put you on this earth to be. And another thing, I always be mindful of the people that you hang around, your surroundings. It plays a major part, a big part in your life. Because like the saying, you become who you hang with. You are the company you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. You gotta hang with people who want something in life. And if you got that one friend who's a straggler, help them want something in life. And you help them by not forcing them to be something that you want to be, but you help them by motivating them, by giving them that extra push, that extra, that hug, that encouraging word. You never know how you can save a person. So, just always try to help the next person get to the next level. But, be mindful of the company you keep, love yourself, value yourself, respect yourself. And because you teach people how to treat you. So if you don't treat yourself with respect, nobody else will. So, that's all I have to say. Just love yourself and, value who you are as a person. Nothing in life comes easy. So, you will have some bruises, but, you overcome those things.
And now those things are necessary. You don't feel that way. Why I gotta go through this? But some things you had to go through to make you as wise as you are, and you have to learn certain things. Some of us are hard headed and have to. All of us are.
It's a lot of things that school can teach you, but it can't teach you common sense.
Right.
I don't care how many times you go to class, how many degrees you got. Common sense is not something that can be learned. It's just a given. So
it's instilled. You either got it or you don't. It's just some things in life we have. This person may be book smart. This person may be street smart. And let's reiterate that just because you're street smart doesn't mean you're in the streets. It just means like the ways of the street. And common sense. If my granddad always said, it's 3 things you need in this world. That's book sense, street sense, and common sense. If you can't have all 3, at least have this one. Common sense. Common sense will save you from a lot of things. So, again, just love yourself. And if you ever see me around town and you need somebody to talk to, I love to talk. I love to laugh and have a good time, because life is short. You have to enjoy the moment. I've been through a lot of things, you guys, So I appreciate life now, I don't take anything for granted, So if you see me around and you need somebody to talk to, you need to go out to eat, I might have a couple of dollars to spare, take you to Waffle House or something like that, Nothing too over the top. But serious, we got to love each other. We got to bring that love back in our communities. It's missing. That's what's missing. And that's what a lot of our youth are, they're being lost because of that. Because nobody's sitting down telling them it's okay. I'm here for you,
It's okay to be you.
It's okay to be who you are.
It's okay to be unique, You don't like to hang out with the crowd. You like to do things different. You'll beat off sometimes. It's okay. You don't have to. It's pretty lame to be like everybody else. Honestly, it's cool to stand out. I know that now. A lot of people didn't, and you felt like it was necessary to look a certain way, or especially when you get in these toxic relationships, you change yourself to make that person feel a certain way. Oh, I gotta look this way to make this person, want me. But the right person for you will want you for exactly who you are, the little weird something you are. Because, I'm pretty unique. I just can't be serious all the time.
Me too.
You cannot be serious all the time. It's just,
you gotta crack a joke or two with me, baby.
You
might get a little mad.
I can't be like a robot.
You might chill out.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby. You gotta understand it's me. Life is too short. Like, you gotta understand, life is too short. Nobody want to walk around unhappy and sad and gloomy. Dang, I'm getting caught up in my words. But serious, you gotta know how to enjoy life and enjoy the moment. It's a lot of people that's in these relationships that's just like, yeah, babe, what you want for lunch today?
Convenience.
Oh, okay. And that's a lot of convenience going around.
That is the point.
But the best thing, when you don't care and be yourself, be who you are, that'll draw attention. If I'm just sitting here like,
yeah,
Pip, don't do that.
no, not you.
Oh, no, you're trying to take it shade.
No.
Look, she good at
Shade.